Welcome to the How to Organize Yourself video series. Managing your daily schedule can be daunting on a normal day, but when you have to do work from home, it gets even more difficult. Here are some ideas that might give you the motivation to take charge of your day. Hi, I'm going to talk to you now in this video about ways to organize your daily routines. So creating some to-do lists, making sure you have a daily schedule. So many of us try to just go through the day and I think I need to do this, and you don't have a real plan. And sometimes that works. And so many times you get to the end of the day and you're like, I know I did a lot, but I don't know what I got done, or I didn't get enough done. Regardless, it's a good idea to try to set a schedule for yourself, and that'll help you be more productive. There's lots of ways to organize your daily schedule and lots of things you can put in your daily schedule. Some people like to be very specific because it helps keep them focused and making sure that they're productive for their day. Other people are just put in the things, the basic major things that they want to get done or that they have to get done. So if you look here at this daily schedule, this gives you an example of some things I would put in a daily schedule, especially while we're at home in this distance learning time. So set an alarm. Don't just sleep in forever. Yes, you need your sleep. All of us do. And yes, this is a great time to get a little more sleep than normal. But I'm guessing you usually get up before 8 o'clock during the school year. So setting an alarm for 8 o'clock shouldn't be unreasonable. In fact, I know some of my students still get up at 6 o'clock every day. Be productive. Set your alarm. That gives you a reason to be like, okay, let's get this work done. I'm going to be productive today. Make your bed. It's so good for you to stay in a routine, and it feels good to have things organized and ready to go for the day. It gives your body and your brain the signals that say, hey, this is the start of a new day, and we're going to get moving. Get dressed. Don't sit in your jammies all day. Maybe every once in a while is okay, but don't do it every day. Take a shower, get out of your pajamas, tell your brain again, it's time to work. It's time to be productive today. Eat some breakfast. If you don't eat it at 8:30, I get it. Some people eat a little later, but make sure you put something in your body. Then do some movement, some stretching, some exercises. Take a walk outside for a little bit. Do what works for you, but it's good for your body to be moving. Don't sit on the couch or in your bed all day. It's terrible for your body and your brain. Your brain needs that oxygen. You'll notice later I've recommended another exercise time later. At 9:30, I'm recommending that you start checking your email and make your to-do list for the day. I personally make a to-do list every day. That's the very first thing I do. That way then I know what I've got to get done and I can be productive. And then I can check those things off and be like, hey, I did a lot today. I know, and I stayed on task because I had a list of things that will help me. Maybe you have a Google meeting with a teacher or with another person. So pop those into your daily schedule. Schedule out some time to work on your academics before lunch. Have lunch, take a little break, and then maybe do some chores, do some things that your parents are asking you to do. Get those out of the way so that later you can be doing what you want to do. Maybe have some quiet time during the morning or right after lunch. It's a good time to do some puzzles or to read. Maybe you have some reading you have to do. If you don't want to jump right back into academics, then maybe do some creativity work, or maybe that's the time at right after lunch to do your music work or to do something that's related to arts integrated. Make sure you get all your assignments done for the day, and you'll know that when you make your to-do list in the morning. That way then you can keep track of everything and you don't miss some assignments. Finish up your academics, have a snack. Maybe you have a snack while you're finishing up your academics. And then go outside, take a walk, ride your bike, exercise, play. Maybe FaceTime a friend or something like that. Get some fresh air and some exercise. Your body needs it. Make sure to build in family time as well, especially if you have siblings, because it's a good idea to keep those relationships working well. So that's an example of my to-do list for you. Some things you can put in it. If you go to my website, you'll see some templates just like you're seeing here, and they'll be in PowerPoint format, or I'll also make them available in Google Slides format. The schedule that you see here, this slide will come as is with the suggestions. You can click on them to move them around if you'd like, or to rename them. On this slide, you'll notice that this is an example at the top, but each one of these other bubbles has a text box within it, so you can design your own schedule the way you want them. So if you would like to copy something from up here, take one of my ideas, then right-click and copy, or you can see over here, Command or Control if you're on a Windows computer or a PC. Command-C, come down to where you want that to be working on your academics, and adjust. It's pretty easy. You can also double-click within here and just take specific words and Command-C or right-click and copy. And then you can come down here, double-click within the cell, and paste those words in. And you would do that this way. I use my keyboard a lot so that I don't have to go back and forth between my mouse and the keyboard. So there's an example of a daily schedule. Let's move on to a to-do list. So here's my example of a to-do list. And this is also a template on my website. So you'll be able to manipulate this as well. This also comes in PowerPoint and Google Slides formats so that you can use it how you would like. And you'll notice that just like the other one, there are clickable, editable text boxes in each of these spaces, so you can add your own things to your to-do list. Also, you'll notice over here on the side, I purposefully did not put this information in the document. It's so that you can use this check mark to check your things off if you want to do everything digitally. So you can just, again, Command-C or copy, and then come up here and paste, although it might paste down here. So you can then drag that to the place that you've already checked off of the thing you've done. Okay. One other to-do list that I like to use more than anything. So this one right here, this to-do list with just one column, I would probably use this as a big projects kind of thing, or a daily to-do list. So I might use one page every day. And if you're going to do that, that's totally fine, especially if you're going to do it digitally. Then I might open up this and create more slides. So that, let's say this is your today, your Monday, and then I would right-click and duplicate this slide. And this is that you can do this exact same thing in Google. And then you have another copy of it. So now you can make this your Monday to-do list, and this can be your Tuesday to-do list, however that works for you. Okay. On this one, I prefer this larger version here. This is your standard paper, landscape wise. And this has every day on one paper. So you'll see here, again, there's all of these to-do lists are editable, and including this space underneath the Google Meetings. Now, I like this one because I can put the meetings that I have scheduled each day on my weekly to-do list, so I don't forget them. And then sometimes if I have them regularly, like I have a Google meeting every day or every Tuesday at 2:00. So on Tuesdays, or in my phone, I have a reminder that says, an alarm that says, hey, it's 1:50, you have a Google meeting in 10 minutes. And I set that so that it reminds me every week. That way, when I don't have to ever remember to set the alarm again, because there is a setting in my I use an iPhone, there's a setting that says remind or repeat every week. So I only have to set the reminder once, and it sets the alarm for every week at 1:50 on Tuesdays to remind me I have a meeting. So do that, experiment with that yourselves. Set alarms. It's so worth it. So I put my Google Meetings here. These are examples in this PowerPoint presentation here, or this Google Slides, however you're going to end up using it. And you can fill in your to-do list every day. Now, this first thing that you should do every day is check your email. The second thing you should do every day is check the classroom. And then fill in everything else on your own from there. But this should be every day. So let's go ahead and paste this in each one. I'm copying that and I'm pasting it here. And then I'm pasting it again here. And pasting it again here. There we go. Now I remember to check my email every day, and it's on my to-do list. So hopefully this was helpful to you. Again, all of these templates will be on my website for you to check them out and download them and use them how it's easiest for you. Good luck and happy organizing.